Alright, this is Kill Dragon Access Coding, and I'm here today with a C++ tutorial. So, in this series, we're gonna be working our way towards a random number guessing game, or number guessing game, whatever we want to call it. I don't care. So we want to open new project to empty project, make project. Alright. Let's go to here. I guess I keep it in temp. Just make a new folder. Folder tutorial. As save. Now, what we're gonna want to do first is include IO stream. So hashtag shop in CLU. So include IO stream. Now we're going to want to include our lib.h, and we're going to want to include, of course, we're going to want to include, include time.h. Now, next thing I'm going to want to do is initiate a main function. So, you guys probably can't see that, can you? 1 minute, give me a minute. Editor option, no, yeah, colors. There I go. Now you can probably see it. Initiate. I'm gonna change it back after, but whatever. Initiate main. Now, normally, if you put initiate and then words or letters, and then a letter or word, it would mean initiating a variable, but we're going to put 2 brackets because we are actually initiating a main function. So next we're going to want to put some parentheses. I can't say it right. Parentheses. That's better. Parentheses. We're going to put parentheses and then, well, let's make a basic program. No, I could probably do this in 1 episode. So, yeah, I'm actually going to do this in a single episode. I could do that. I just explain everything as I go along. Okay. So, we want to initiate a variable. So, we're not going to put brackets there. We're going to put just variables. So, we need B. A, B, C, and D, and E. Also, we're going to want to make a max for a random number generator, so max. And then we're going to want to initiate variables. So A equals 0 because that will be our choice option. C space equals 1 because that's going to be for something I'll explain later. this basically declares the variables as variables themselves. This declares variables as variables. This initializes the variable to a certain, of course, variable, certain number, and this is, this I'll use for something later on. D, basically, so D will be the variable that stores lives. How many lives you have to guess the number. That way you don't have unlimited. So we're going to want to put it at, no, we don't need E actually, I just realized that. We don't need E. Let's say 10 lives. A little much, but it works. 10 lives. And then we're going to want to put in a maximum. So max equals space equals, space equals space. Yeah. Max is, say, 15. You can change it if you want, I don't care. You can change lives and max if you want, but just leave A and C the same. And then B, that's where it gets a little complex. So space equals space, WAND. And WAND basically is on random number generator. WAND percent max, which basically sets the maximum percentage of WAND to max, and I forgot to end these arguments. So basically semicolons and that string. Next, we're going to want to go, so std is the marker. What's going on? Is a marker for these. It's a marker for a declaration of C out or C in. C out, double on those. Quote, please I don't know, but guess, oh, I got right. Number. And we'll put space just so that it can differ from, that way the number you put in is separate. So, C in, which is, and for C in, so always remember, the less than or greater than signs point to the left when you're outputting something, and when you're inputting something, they always point to the right. That's how I remember. So in A. So here's the part of code that's essential to this. So if bracket A equals B. Oh yeah, we're gonna want to put something here. So we're gonna want to do something quickly. We want to do something quickly. Start. And this is a marker, kind of like in batch. It's a marker kind of like in batch, where we use the goTo function from batch to get to. So if A equals B, return 0. So this just stops the program if you get it right. Because remember, A will be what you input, where you input your guess and that argument. And B will be the randomly generated number. So else, if, this means if that's not the case, basically. That basically means if not the case. If A does not equal, and this little piece here, that means does not equal, and this means does equal. So you should probably learn the difference. memorize the difference for you, start writing your own programs, or if you already are writing your own programs, you'll obviously know that. So equal does not equal B, then D equals space equals basically D space minus C space C, and C, oh well, that will allow it to take off. C basically is a minus number, so it just takes off 1 from D. So we'll end that argument. And then if, now we're going to invert the same code. Not the exact same code, but the same code except for D and, yeah, 0 thing for the live. So if D does not equal 0, because if we do it the other way, it won't work too. It'll work, but it won't work that well, or it won't work at all. It depends on what compiler you're using. So go to not equals 0. Go to start. Basically, yeah. Start, and then end that argument. Else, if this basically means if your lives aren't 0, it basically no, it shouldn't be like that. It should not be there. It should be here because we don't want to be setting. Because if you say so this, if you post it here, it will just keep these variables, all these variables the same. All these variables the same, but it will take away, but it will allow you to input a new number. But if you put this one up here, it will reset all the variables, which basically means you reset starting it, so it's pointless. It's pointless to do it like that. Well, it's kind of stupid to do it like that. So don't make that mistake. That's a mistake sometimes I'll make, but it's easy to correct. Once you notice that your lives have been reset, once you notice that it's been going on indefinitely, then almost indefinitely, then you made a mistake with placing start here, not here. Please start here, not. Please start here, not here. So if D does equal 0, then it will display cout quote, you lose. Whoops. You lose. You know what? Just put that in caps. You lose. So if we return that way, so we can end the program, return 0 to the OS. And that is basically the game. Let's just compile it, make sure it worked. Oh yeah, we have to save it. I just realized that. Save it as tut. Just compiling. Yeah, compiled. So it should run, and that's how you make a number game. Also, you need a C++. You can't just use Notepad++ for this. You actually need to have a program that actually has a compiler and runner on it. So yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah. Well, that basically concludes this video. I will see you next time. Killer Dragon XS out. That's doing glitch again.